Failure is an opportunity to learn what doesn't work, so we can use it to our advantage. And then we can take that knowledge and apply it to something else and do it again. Failure is just another excuse for us to grow. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your setbacks into superpowers. To understand how to turn a setback into a superpower, we need to start with the definition of both terms. The first term is setback. A setback is a disappointment resulting from having a plan or project delayed or thwarted. And the second term is superpower. A superpower is an ability or power that is possessed by a very small number of people. It's the thing that sets them apart from everyone else. It gives them the edge. It gives them the advantage. It helps them to stand out and be successful. So how do we turn a setback into a superpower? Well, let's break it down. There are 4 steps involved in turning a setback into a superpower. No. 1. Accept the setback. You have to accept that things didn't go according to plan. You have to accept the reality of the situation. You have to accept that failure is not the end of the world. It's just a detour on the road to success. If you try to fight it, if you try to deny it, if you try to pretend like it's not happening, it will only make the setback worse. You have to embrace it. You have to accept it. And once you do that, you can start to see the opportunity that's in front of you. The opportunity to learn from the situation. The opportunity to grow from the situation. The opportunity to make yourself better because of the situation. No. 2 is learn from the setback. When you're going through a setback, it's easy to get caught up in the emotions of it all. It's easy to feel sorry for yourself. It's easy to blame others. It's easy to give up. But if you can take a step back and look at the situation objectively, you can start to see the lessons in it. You can start to see the things that you could have done differently, the things that you could have done better, the things that you could have done more of, the things that you could have done less of. Once you start to see those lessons, you can start to apply them to your future endeavors, and that S when you turn the setback into a superpower. That S when you take something that was meant to hold you back and you use it to propel you forward. Number 3, let go of the setback. After you've learned from the setback, it's important to let it go. You can't hold on to it. You can't dwell in it. You can't let it consume you. You have to let it go so that you can move on, so that you can focus on the future. Holding on to the past, holding on to the setback, holding on to the failure, it's only going to weigh you down. It's only going to hold you back. You have to let it go. You have to forgive yourself. You have to have compassion for yourself. You have to understand that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone fails. Everyone has setbacks. It's part of the human experience. The sooner you let go, the sooner you can move on, and the sooner you can start to see the positive side of the situation. Number 4, leverage the setback. That you've accepted the setback, learn from it, let go of it. You're ready to leverage it. You're ready to turn it into a superpower. You're ready to use it to your advantage. How do you do that? By changing the way you think about it. By reframing the narrative. Instead of seeing the setback as a negative, you have to see it as a positive. You have to find the silver lining. You have to find the lessons. you have to find the opportunities. Once you do that, you'll start to see that the setback isn't really a setback at all. It's just a temporary delay on your path to success. And setbacks don't define you. They don't determine your future. They don't dictate your destiny. You get to do that. You get to write your own story. You get to create your own future. Let me give you an example of someone who turned their setback into a superpower. When Oprah Winfrey was young, she got pregnant. She was only 16 years old. She didn't know what to do. She didn't know how to tell her family. She didn't know how to tell her friends. She didn't know how to tell her colleagues. Eventually, she did tell them. And when they found out, they treated her differently. They looked at her differently. They talked to her differently. They spoke about her differently. They gossiped about her. They judged her. They criticized her. But Oprah didn't let that setback define her. She didn't let it determine her future. She didn't let it dictate her destiny. She took that setback and she turned it into a superpower. She used it to fuel her fire. She used it to motivate her to succeed. She used it to make herself better. And as a result, she became one of the most successful women in the world. Here's another example. When Stephen Hawking was 21 years old, he was diagnosed with a rare form of ALS. He was given only 2 years to live, but Hawking didn't give up. He didn't let that setback define him. He didn't let it determine his future. He didn't let it dictate his destiny. He took that setback and he turned it into a superpower. He used it to fuel his fire. He used it to motivate him to succeed. He used it to make himself better. And as a result, he lived for 76 years and changed the world with his work. Here's another example. When Walt Disney was young, he had a very difficult childhood. He was bullied, he was teased, he was made fun of, he was rejected. He was told no so many times. But Disney didn't let that setback define him. He didn't let it determine his future. He didn't let it dictate his destiny. He took that setback and he turned it into a superpower. He used it to fuel his fire. He used it to motivate him to succeed. He used it to make himself better. And as a result, he created an empire that has lasted for almost 100 years. I hope these examples have inspired you. I hope they've motivated you. I hope they've shown you that no matter what setbacks you face in life, you can overcome them if you have the right mindset. You can turn any setback into a superpower. So, I challenge you to do just that. I challenge you to find the silver lining in every situation. I challenge you to find the lesson in every failure. I challenge you to find the opportunity in every setback. And I challenge you to never, ever give up on yourself. You know, I've been through my fair share of setbacks in life. Been through my fair share of failures. I've been through my fair share of heartbreaks. But I never let them define me. I never let them determine my future. I never let them dictate my destiny. I always turned them into superpowers. And that's how I was able to achieve my dreams. And that's how you can achieve yours. So what setbacks have you faced in your life? What failures have you experienced? What heartbreaks have you endured? share your story in the comments below. And if you're feeling inspired, share this video with someone who needs it. Someone who's going through a tough time. Someone who's facing a challenge. Someone who needs a reminder that they can turn their setback into a superpower. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next video.